Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Cavaliers in an interconference battle here in Cleveland. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got the opening field goal of the game for the Cavs. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now here's Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Mitchell. Edwards, no good. Garland with it. Conley picks him up. To the middle. Here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Pass to Edwards. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Randall outside. Now McDaniels. Deep. Offensive rebound. Out to Edwards. Tries again. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Mitchell outside. From outside off the mark. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. 4-point game. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Here's Strus. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Mobley inside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. Trailing by 2. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Minnesota making a switch here in the first. Just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Good on the three-point shot.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. In the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The shot missing. Excellent D there from Allen. Mitchell outside. Pass to Allen. And they double up Allen. Back to Mitchell. The wide open look here for Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
So aggressive at the arc. Darius Garland never shy about letting it fly.
Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet. How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Timberwolves trailed by 10. Pass to Randall. Back to Conley. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Garland, no good. 58 seconds left in the first. To the paint. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Garland surveying the D. Wade outside. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley with it. Garland picks him up. Gobert the screen. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Randall. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Here's Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cleveland ahead, leading by just 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Here's Edwards. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
McDaniels in the post. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Pass to Mitchell. Screen by Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, Jared Allen getting open off the screen and roll. Such a big target.
Outside Edwards. Knocked loose. Inside. DiVincenzo with it. Pass to McDaniels. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Allen. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Do you not love that by any means necessary attitude from Jared Allen, able to finish through the contact?
Free throw, good, Allen. And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game. Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Back to Edwards. Picked by Randall. Floats it up for Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jared Allen. DB, ever since winning the most improved in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just...
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
Hit by Randall. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Strus. The finish. Here's Mitchell. Finished off the break. And now a 9-point Cavalier lead.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Edwards. Back to Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention. Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
Allen outside. Back to Mitchell. Screen by Allen. Down low. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Timberwolves trailed by 9. Randall outside. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's 1:54 left to play here in the half. Floats it up for Randall. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive. They are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Mitchell. Gobert with the block.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. To the inside. The kick out to Mobley. The wing jumper off target. Timberwolves trailed by 4. .32 seconds left in the first half of the game. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Misses the 3. There's Garland. Strus. It's stolen by Gobert.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Timberwolves shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And the technical free throw is good. And here's Edwards from the arc. Jared Allen has been on display for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Timberwolves trailed by 3. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. There's Garland. It counts, and the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
Tremendous balance from Darius Garland right there. That's the key to knocking down that initial shot and the opportunity for the N1.
Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here is Mitchell. 7 points in the game. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 9.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Randall left side. Has to go Bear. Garland with the block. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
For Cleveland, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
Pass to Allen. And Allen with the slam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
3rd quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Now Strus. 5 to shoot. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Outside for Randall. And the 3 off target. Cleveland leading by 9. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the 2nd time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 11.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
Back to Mitchell. Shoots from the elbow. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
There's a tenacity to Donovan Mitchell. Even with physical defense, this guy just finds a way to convert.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Here's Alexander Walker. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Alexander Walker's got 4 points in the quarter. Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
The Spida is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Shoots over Strus. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. The Timberwolves making a switch here. 1:12 left to play in the third. Mobley is screened.
Then Mitchell, this guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
And alterations. 1:04 left in the third. Inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That is big-time strength from Anthony Edwards. He's got the perfect basketball frame.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. And
I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
To the paint. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
Pass to LeVert. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Thompson's got his first bucket in this one.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Well, through three quarters of
37.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Cavaliers leading by 13. To the paint. Plays it up and banks it in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular. But you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Outside, Porter. Wade, left side. Lots of room. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Porter with a block. Here's LeVert. The kick out to Porter. And another three for Cleveland. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. And the second free throw, good. The Cavaliers leading by 18. There's the pick. Here's Porter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Picked by Randall. Floats it up for Randall. Hammers the alley-oop through.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
Porter with it. The screen from Thompson. And Porter, here we go. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Timberwolves trail by 18. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Yeah, Julius Randle making the right read in the pick and roll. Excellent IQ.
Down low. Stolen by McDaniels. And now here comes Conley leading the break. And it's blocked. That goes out of bounds. That one off reverse. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Wade has the open look. The three-pointer, no good. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 16-point game.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
Baseline try. Gobert pulls it in. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. To the inside. McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Bates. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Timberwolves trail by 14. And it's Edwards, top of the key. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Edwards drawing the double team. Out to the right wing. Outside Conley. Gobert the screen. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Mitchell wide open. And it's off the back rim, no good. Inside. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here.